Your home holds the secret to your breakthrough. Picture this. Your life is a series of interconnected moments, a flow of energy constantly shaping your reality. Now imagine a space, your home, where this energy either thrives or gets stuck, where every corner whispers a story, every object holds a vibration. Could it be that the life you're living, the opportunities you're attracting, are deeply influenced by what surrounds you daily? Your home isn't just where you sleep or eat. It's a living, breathing extension of your energy, a reflection of your inner state. Think of it as the foundation upon which your life is built. If the foundation is cluttered, stagnant, or misaligned, it's no wonder you feel like progress is out of reach. But here's the good news. By making intentional changes to your living space, you can transform more than just your environment. You can transform your entire reality. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 specific things in your home that could be silently holding you back. These aren't just random objects. They're energetic anchors that might be preventing you from reaching the life you truly deserve. But this isn't about cleaning for the sake of it or following a trend. This is about creating harmony between your surroundings and your soul. It's about crafting a space that supports your growth, your happiness, and your future. To guide us on this journey, we'll blend the practical insights of the law of attraction with the timeless wisdom of Buddhist philosophy. Principles like impermanence remind us to let go of what no longer serves us, while non-attachment helps us release the emotional weight we often tie to material possessions. And through mindfulness, we'll discover how simple, intentional actions can become transformative rituals. Imagine walking into your home and feeling an immediate sense of peace. Imagine knowing that every object you see, every corner you touch, is aligned with your goals and values. A home like that doesn't just support you, it inspires you, it lifts you. And the best part? This transformation starts with small, deliberate steps. This video isn't about perfection, it's about possibility. It's about creating space, physically and emotionally, for new opportunities to flow into your life. And every step matters. Each of the 5 things we'll talk about holds a deeper meaning, a hidden connection to the way energy moves in your life. By the end, you won't just see your home differently, you'll see yourself differently. So, are you ready to unlock the hidden power of your living space? Let's dive in and discover how small changes in your home can lead to big transformations in your life. Trust me, this isn't just about decluttering. It's about designing a space where miracles can happen. Let's get started. The law of attraction teaches us that we are in constant conversation with the energy of the universe. Every thought, emotion, and action we take creates vibrations that ripple outward, influencing what we attract into our lives. But this isn't simply about wishful thinking or positive affirmations. It's about creating a tangible, energetic foundation that supports the intentions we hold. This is where our physical environment becomes crucial. Just as a musician tunes their instrument to produce harmonious sound, we must tune our surroundings to align with the energy of the life we want to create. Buddhist philosophy beautifully complements this idea, offering timeless wisdom through the concept of karma. The law of cause and effect teaches us that everything we do, whether consciously or unconsciously, plants seeds for our future experiences. Our homes are no exception. The way we arrange our spaces, the objects we choose to keep, and even the energy we allow to stagnate or flow all contribute to the karmic blueprint of our lives. A neglected, chaotic home can inadvertently create a sense of disarray in your life, whereas a carefully curated and harmonious space can inspire growth, peace, and clarity. Think of your home as more than just 4 walls and a roof. It's a living, breathing extension of your inner self. The state of your home often reflects the state of your mind. A cluttered kitchen counter might mirror mental overwhelm. A chaotic bedroom may symbolize restless emotions or a lack of focus. On the other hand, a well-organized and intentional space acts like a mirror for a clear and peaceful mind. When you walk into a room that feels light, balanced, and purposeful, you naturally feel more capable, creative, and at ease. Buddhism calls this harmony right mindfulness, the practice of being fully aware of the present moment and the interconnectedness of all things. Your home, when cared for intentionally, can become a space that anchors you in mindfulness. By thoughtfully arranging your surroundings, you cultivate not just external order but internal alignment. For example, a clear workspace encourages focused thought, while an open, airy living room invites relaxation and connection. These are not trivial changes, they're transformative. When we consciously engage with our environment, we're also nurturing the energy that lives within it. Everything in your home, from the smallest object to the largest piece of furniture, holds a vibration. These vibrations either amplify or diminish the energy you're trying to cultivate. A room filled with clutter or unused items holds stagnant energy, creating a sense of heaviness. But when you release what no longer serves you, whether it's an old pair of jeans, a broken mug, or an outdated decoration, you allow fresh energy to flow in, opening the door for new possibilities. This isn't just about aesthetics. It's about creating a sanctuary that supports your well-being on every level, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Imagine the feeling of walking into a space that reflects your best self. Every item has a purpose. Every corner feels intentional. And every breath you take there fills you with calm and inspiration. This is the power of aligning your environment with your energy. The changes don't need to be grand or overwhelming. They can start small, a single drawer, a shelf, or a corner of your home. The act of intentionally caring for these spaces can be a meditative practice in itself, inviting mindfulness and gratitude into your daily life. And as you nurture your environment, it nurtures you in return. This beautiful interplay between the outer world and inner self is where the law of attraction and Buddhist philosophy meet. Together, they remind us that when we care for our surroundings with awareness and intention, we are shaping the energy that fuels our lives. 1. Clothes you no longer wear. Clothes are more than just fabric and thread. They are silent witnesses to the chapters of our lives. They carry the energy of the moments we lived while wearing them, the confidence we felt during a job interview, the joy of a celebration, or even the comfort they brought us on a quiet day at home. But as time passes, those moments fade, and the version of ourselves that once resonated with those clothes evolves. Keeping these items, though sentimental, often ties us to an earlier chapter that we've outgrown, creating an invisible weight that can hold us back from embracing who we are today. Letting go of clothes you no longer wear isn't just a task of tidying your wardrobe, it's a deeply symbolic act of transformation. It's about acknowledging that life is always moving forward, and so are you. Each piece of clothing represents a snapshot of a past self. And while there's value in honoring where you've been, holding on to these items too tightly can prevent you from stepping fully into your present and future. It's not uncommon to keep something just in case, or because we associate it with an identity we fear letting go of. But ask yourself, is this item aligned with the person you are now or the person you aspire to be? This is where the Buddhist principle of impermanence offers a profound perspective. Nothing in life is permanent, not our possessions, not our circumstances, not even our sense of self. Change is the essence of existence, and embracing that truth allows us to live more fully in the present. When you look at a garment that no longer serves you, think of it not as something you're losing, but as something that has fulfilled its purpose. By expressing gratitude for the role it played, whether it brought you joy, comfort, or even a hard lesson, you honor its contribution to your journey. And then, with a sense of peace, you let it go. The act of releasing clothes you no longer wear is also an act of clearing energy. Each piece of clothing in your closet holds space, not just physically, but energetically. When you remove what no longer aligns with your current self, you create room for new opportunities, new experiences, and new growth. Imagine opening your closet and seeing only the items that truly resonate with who you are today, pieces that make you feel confident, joyful, and authentic. That kind of clarity is empowering, and it's a gift you give to yourself when you release what no longer belongs. There's also an undeniable beauty and gratitude during this process. When you hold a piece of clothing in your hands, take a moment to reflect on the memories it carries. Maybe it was a dress you wore to a wedding or a jacket that kept you warm during a tough winter. Say thank you. Acknowledge the part it played in your story. This simple ritual transforms the act of decluttering into something sacred, a gesture of mindfulness and respect for the life you've lived and the life you're creating. As the Buddha taught, do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. When you let go of clothes that no longer serve you, you're practicing this wisdom in a tangible way. You're choosing to release the weight of the past, free your mind from what was, and fully embrace the beauty of now. The space you create in your closet is symbolic of the space you create in your heart and mind. Space for new beginnings, for the freedom to evolve, and for the endless possibilities that come when you live in alignment with your true self. 2. Broken objects. Broken objects tell silent stories, but not all of them are uplifting. They serve as lingering reminders of what once was, of functionality lost, of beauty now marred, of a cycle that has naturally come to an end. These physical imperfections often carry emotional weight, reflecting deeper resistance to letting go. A chipped vase may still hold flowers, but it also holds stagnant energy. A cracked mirror may still show your reflection, but it also reflects a sense of incompleteness. These objects, while small, create subtle blocks in the flow of energy within your home, and by extension, your life. There's a sense of comfort in keeping broken things, isn't there? Perhaps it's the hope that they'll one day be fixed, or the belief that their imperfections don't matter enough to warrant removal. But if we look deeper, holding on to broken objects often mirrors our own fear of change. We cling to what no longer works because it feels familiar, or because we struggle to release something that has outlived its purpose. Yet, in doing so, we unintentionally invite stagnation into our lives, creating an environment that feels heavy, cluttered, and out of sync with who we are now. Buddhist philosophy offers a compassionate lens through which to view this habit. It reminds us that all things are impermanent, nothing remains in its original state forever. Broken objects are not failures, they are natural markers of this transitory nature. They remind us that everything has a beginning, a peak, and eventually, an end. Trying to force something to stay the same, or clinging to it when it no longer serves its purpose, goes against the natural flow of life. Practicing non-attachment allows us to honor an object's journey without letting it hold us back. When you choose to release a broken object, you're not simply discarding something useless. You're creating a symbolic gesture of openness to change. You're allowing space for new energy, opportunities, and experiences to flow into your life. Imagine the weight that lifts when you no longer hold onto a damaged item that only takes up space without serving its intended purpose. Each item you let go of is like a breath of fresh air for your home, clearing the way for a renewed sense of harmony and balance. This process is most powerful when approached with gratitude. Instead of discarding a broken item mindlessly, take a moment to reflect on the value it once brought to your life. Maybe it was a coffee mug that started your mornings, a mirror that helped you prepare for the day, or a vase that showcased beautiful flowers during meaningful celebrations. These objects played their part in your story, and now it's time to thank them for their service. By expressing gratitude, you create closure and ensure that your decision to let go comes from a place of love rather than loss. It's also worth considering the message you send to yourself by holding on to broken things. What do they say about how you value your space, your energy, and your life? Releasing these objects is an act of self-respect, a way of saying that you deserve a home filled with items that uplift and inspire you, rather than ones that weigh you down. This isn't about perfection. It's about alignment. It's about curating a space that reflects your current needs, aspirations, and sense of self. As you let go of these broken items, visualize the energy they carry dissipating, making room for something brighter and more vibrant to take its place. This act isn't just about your home, it's about your mindset. It's a gentle reminder that life, like your surroundings, flows best when you release what no longer serves you. By doing so, you invite transformation, growth, and the freedom to fully embrace what comes next. 3. Dirty or worn-out shoes. Shoes are much more than mere accessories or tools for walking. They carry us through life, step by step, moment by moment, from one experience to the next. Each pair has its own story, marked by the places we've been and the paths we've chosen. But just as shoes show wear over time, they also carry energy, both from the physical ground we walk on and from the emotional weight of our journeys. Neglecting or holding onto dirty or worn-out shoes often reflects something deeper, a lack of mindfulness or care for the direction of our lives. Imagine for a moment the state of a pair of well-worn shoes, scuffed soles, frayed laces, dirt from countless roads traveled. These are not just signs of physical wear but symbols of stagnation, unresolved energy, and perhaps even resistance to moving forward. When you step into your home with dirty shoes, you unknowingly bring external energy into your sacred space. That energy, whether from the busyness of the outside world or the heaviness of challenging days, can linger, creating an invisible clutter that disrupts the flow of peace in your environment. In Buddhist teachings, the relationship between the external world and our inner state is deeply intertwined. How we care for our surroundings is a reflection of how we care for ourselves. By mindfully tending to your shoes, whether by cleaning them after each wear, replacing pairs that have served their time, or even pausing to appreciate their role in your life, you're honoring your own journey. This simple act becomes more than maintenance. It transforms into a meaningful ritual of respect for your path and the steps you're taking toward growth. There's something powerful about the symbolism of shoes in the context of life. Shoes represent the journeys we've already undertaken, the challenges we've faced, and the progress we've made. But they also represent readiness for the future, the willingness to take the next step, to explore new horizons, to keep moving forward even when the terrain gets tough. Worn-out shoes, however, can signify hesitation, a reluctance to fully embrace the present or step boldly into what's next. When you hold on to a pair that's clearly past its prime, you might be holding on to old patterns, outdated beliefs, or a version of yourself that no longer serves who you are becoming. Replacing or caring for your shoes is not about vanity or materialism. It's an act of alignment. Think of it as clearing your path, both literally and metaphorically. A new or refreshed pair of shoes doesn't just feel better. It carries a renewed energy that supports your journey. Clean, cared for shoes are a subtle yet powerful way of saying, I'm ready for what lies ahead. I respect the road I'm traveling, and I honor myself by walking it with intention. Even the small act of taking a moment to clean your shoes when you return home can be a deeply grounding practice. In that moment, you're not just removing dirt, you're symbolically shedding the external pressures and distractions you've accumulated throughout the day. It's a way of leaving behind what doesn't belong in your sacred space, creating a clearer boundary between the outside world and the sanctuary of your home. In doing so, you allow yourself to step into your space with clarity, peace, and presence. This practice of caring for your shoes can ripple into other areas of your life. When you begin to value the seemingly small things, the tools that support you, the objects that carry you through your days, you cultivate a deeper appreciation for the larger journey you're on. It becomes a reminder that every step matters, that each moment is an opportunity to move closer to the life you're intentionally creating. As you look at the shoes you currently own, consider their state. Are they serving you? Do they reflect the energy you want to carry forward? Or are they a reminder of paths you've already outgrown? Letting go of shoes that no longer support you and caring for the ones that do is a way of choosing progress over stagnation, mindfulness over neglect, and respect for the road ahead. With each step, you reaffirm your commitment to growth, transformation, and the incredible journey that is your life. 4. Objects associated with the past. Objects connected to our past often carry a profound emotional charge. A keepsake from a loved one who has passed, a memento from a difficult chapter in life, or even an item that reminds you of a time when things felt simpler. All of these objects hold stories, memories, and attachments. While it's natural to feel comforted by these physical reminders, there's a subtle yet powerful truth at play. Clinging to them often anchors us to what was, rather than helping us embrace what is. In doing so, we unknowingly hold ourselves back, tethering our energy to moments that have already run their course. There's a fine line between honoring the past and living in it. The items we keep, no matter how small, carry vibrations of the emotions and experiences they're tied to. A box of letters might seem harmless, But if those letters stir feelings of sadness or longing, they create a subtle heaviness in your space. Similarly, a piece of clothing from someone you've lost may evoke love, but it may also remind you of the grief that accompanied their passing. These objects often come with a mix of joy and pain, making it difficult to fully move forward. Buddhism offers a gentle yet profound perspective on this. True memory, true connection, and true love are not stored in physical objects. They exist within us. They live in our hearts, in the lessons we've learned, and in the ways we continue to honor those we've lost through our actions and values. Clinging to the physical manifestations of these memories, however, can interrupt the natural flow of life. As the Buddha taught, everything in existence is impermanent. This includes not only the people and events we hold dear, but also the emotions and objects tied to them. By releasing these items, we're not erasing the past. We're simply making space for the present. Letting go of objects associated with the past is not an act of forgetting. It's an act of freeing both yourself and the memory tied to the object. Imagine holding onto a bird in your hands. You love it, you cherish it, but by keeping it tightly in your grasp, you deny it the freedom to soar. In the same way, when you release something with gratitude, you allow both yourself and the memory it represents to exist in peace. This act of letting go is an offering, a way of saying, "Thank you for being part of my journey. I honor you by continuing to live fully." Gratitude is a crucial part of this process. Before releasing an item, take a moment to sit with it. Reflect on the memories it holds, the role it played in your life, and the lessons it might have taught you. Express your thanks. By doing this, you transform the act of decluttering into a sacred ritual, one that acknowledges the beauty of what once was while paving the way for what's to come. It's not about discarding, it's about honoring. As you let go, you'll find that the energy in your home becomes lighter, freer, and more aligned with the life you're building now. The space that was once occupied by these objects is no longer weighed down by the emotional ties of the past. Instead, it becomes open, ready to be filled with the experiences, people, and moments of your present and future. This process can be challenging, especially with items tied to deep emotional connections. But remember, letting go does not diminish the value of what these objects represented. In fact, it strengthens it. By choosing to live fully in the present, you carry those memories with you in a purer, more meaningful way. You allow the energy of love, growth, and possibility to take root, nurturing the life you're meant to live today. Through this act of release, you reclaim your space, your energy, and your power to move forward, unburdened and free. 5. Clutter. Clutter has a way of creeping into our lives almost unnoticed. It begins with a single drawer where we stash things for now, then spreads to a countertop where items accumulate day by day, and eventually takes over entire corners, rooms, or even our lives. On the surface, clutter might seem harmless, a pile of unopened mail, a collection of knickknacks, or a closet stuffed with clothes that no longer fit. But beneath its physical form, clutter carries a much heavier weight. It disrupts the flow of energy in your home, creating subtle chaos that mirrors itself in your mind and emotions. When we live among clutter, it becomes a constant, silent reminder of unfinished tasks and unmade decisions. It pulls at the edges of our focus, adding a low hum of anxiety to our daily lives. This is because clutter represents stagnation, a refusal to let go, a hesitation to move forward, and a resistance to creating space for what truly matters. Every unnecessary object in your home takes up not just physical room but also mental and emotional energy. Without realizing it, you may be holding on to things that no longer align with the person you are today, allowing them to weigh you down and distract you from your purpose. In Buddhism, the practice of mindfulness reminds us to be fully present in every moment, including the way we interact with our environment. Decluttering, then, becomes more than just tidying up. It becomes an act of mindfulness. It's about consciously choosing what you allow into your space and releasing what no longer serves you. Each item you let go of creates not just physical space, but also emotional clarity. This process invites you to reconnect with your home, transforming it from a chaotic storage space into a sanctuary for peace and growth. The beauty of decluttering is that it doesn't have to happen all at once. The idea of tackling an entire home might feel overwhelming, and that's okay. Instead, start small. Choose a single drawer, a single shelf, or even a single surface. Approach it with intention. Ask yourself, does this item bring me joy? Does it serve a purpose in my life today? Or is it something I've been holding on to out of habit, guilt, or fear of letting go? As you sort through these items, take a moment to express gratitude for those that once served you. Thank them for their role in your journey, and then release them, knowing that their purpose has been fulfilled. What you'll notice as you begin this process is a shift, not just in your physical surroundings, but in your mind and spirit. The simple act of clearing out a cluttered space creates a ripple effect. You'll feel a sense of lightness, as if a weight you didn't even realize you were carrying has been lifted. Your mind will feel clearer, your emotions more balanced, and your home will begin to feel like the sanctuary it's meant to be. Clutter doesn't just take up space, it blocks possibilities. When your home is filled with items you no longer need, there's little room left for new energy, ideas, or opportunities to flow in. But when you clear the clutter, you're sending a powerful message, not just to yourself but to the universe. You're saying, I am ready for what's next. I am open to growth, to abundance, to the life I'm meant to create. This simple yet profound act of letting go aligns your space with your intentions, creating a foundation for transformation. The process of decluttering is also an opportunity to practice self-compassion. It's easy to feel guilty about the mess or overwhelmed by the task ahead. But remember, this is not about perfection. It's about progress. Each item you let go of is a step toward a lighter, freer, and more intentional life. Celebrate the small victories, each drawer cleared, each shelf organized, and trust that these small steps are leading to something much greater. As your home becomes more open, so does your energy. With each space you clear, you create room for the things that truly matter: peace, clarity, and the joy of being fully present. Your home begins to reflect not just who you are, but who you are becoming. And that, perhaps, is the greatest gift of all. Decluttering your home and letting go of stagnant energy is a powerful act of renewal, but it's only the beginning. Once you've created space, the question becomes, will you invite in? A harmonious home isn't just about the absence of clutter, it's about the presence of intentional, positive energy that uplifts and inspires. The energy in your home should reflect the life you want to live, the values you hold, and the peace you seek to cultivate. This is where the magic truly begins, as you actively shape an environment that nurtures your well-being and aligns with your aspirations. One of the simplest yet most transformative ways to infuse positive energy into your home is by welcoming natural light and fresh air. These elements, gifts from nature, have an extraordinary ability to cleanse and revitalize a space. Each morning, open your windows and let sunlight flood your rooms. Sunlight is more than just a source of illumination. It represents clarity, wisdom, and warmth. Its golden glow can brighten not only your home, but also your mood and outlook. Fresh air, meanwhile, carries life-giving energy that sweeps away stagnation and invites renewal. In Buddhist teachings, nature is seen as a profound source of healing and balance, reminding us of our connection to the world beyond our walls. By allowing natural elements to flow into your home, you create an atmosphere of vitality and harmony. Another powerful way to transform your space is by incorporating plants and other natural elements. Plants do far more than beautify. They breathe life into your home. Quite literally, they purify the air, provide a sense of calm, and connect you with the rhythms of nature. Each leaf, each drop of water that nourishes them, serves as a reminder of interconnectedness, a core principle in Buddhism. As you care for your plants, you're reminded that every action, no matter how small, contributes to the greater whole. Beyond plants, consider adding elements like wood, stone, or water to your decor. These materials, rooted in nature, ground your space and bring a sense of balance and serenity. Creating rituals of gratitude is another profound way to infuse positive energy into your home. Rituals don't have to be elaborate. They're simply intentional moments of mindfulness and appreciation. Light a candle in the evening to honor the peace of the day's end. Say a quiet prayer of thanks when you sit down at your table, appreciating the sustenance and abundance it represents. Pause for a moment as you walk into a room and take a breath, acknowledging the effort you've put into making your space feel like home. These small acts carry significant weight, transforming the mundane into the meaningful and aligning your home with your highest intentions. Over time, these rituals create an atmosphere of gratitude that reverberates through every corner of your space. As you infuse your home with positive energy, you'll begin to notice a deeper transformation taking place, not just in your surroundings but within yourself. A harmonious home becomes a mirror of a harmonious mind. The clarity you create in your physical space will reflect in your thoughts, making it easier to focus, create, and dream. The balance you nurture in your home will echo in your emotions, helping you feel more grounded and at ease. And the energy you cultivate in your environment will ripple into every aspect of your life, shaping your relationships, your work, and your sense of purpose. This process embodies the Buddhist pursuit of inner peace, the understanding that our external world and internal state are deeply interconnected. When you care for your home with intention and mindfulness, you're caring for yourself. You're creating a foundation for tranquility and focus, a space where you can feel supported and inspired. As the Buddha wisely said, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. By harmonizing your environment, you're giving yourself the gift of a clearer, calmer, and more centered life. Every mindful action you take to invite positive energy into your home is a step toward reshaping not just your space but your reality. Your home becomes more than a shelter. It becomes a sanctuary, a place where you can return to yourself, recharge, and dream of what's next. This is the deeper impact of creating a space filled with light, life, and gratitude. It aligns you with the life you're meant to live, one of abundance, joy, and profound connection. Through these intentional efforts, you're not just building a home, you're building a foundation for the life you truly desire. Your home is more than just a roof over your head. It's the heart of your life, a space that holds your energy, your dreams, and your story. Every corner, every object within it carries meaning, whether it uplifts you or quietly weighs you down. The beauty of this realization is that you have the power to shape your environment to reflect the life you truly want to live. By choosing to let go of what no longer serves you and intentionally welcoming positivity, you set the stage for transformation, not just in your home, but in your mindset, relationships, and sense of purpose. The journey to creating a harmonious space doesn't require perfection or dramatic changes overnight. It starts with one small, mindful step. Maybe it's releasing that old shirt tucked in the back of your closet, no longer fitting your current self. Maybe it's clearing a single cluttered shelf and noticing how the energy in that corner shifts. Each act, no matter how small, is a powerful declaration that you're ready to invite more light, clarity, and abundance into your life. These small changes ripple outward, creating a momentum that can bring unexpected opportunities and a newfound sense of peace. As you transform your space, you'll begin to notice the deeper shifts within yourself. A clear home fosters a clear mind. A balanced environment encourages emotional harmony. A space filled with intentional energy inspires creativity, joy, and resilience. The beauty of aligning your environment with your aspirations is that it mirrors back the very best version of you, the one ready to embrace growth and possibility. This isn't just about decluttering. It's about designing a space that nurtures your spirit and reflects the life you're ready to step into. I want to encourage you to see this process as an ongoing journey, one that evolves alongside you. Every time you let go of something that no longer serves you, you make room for something greater. Every time you choose to care for your home with intention, you're showing yourself the love and respect you deserve. These actions, though simple, carry immense power to shift your reality in ways you might not yet imagine. Take pride in each small step, knowing that each one is bringing you closer to a home and a life filled with peace, abundance, and purpose. As you reflect on what resonates most with you from this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What step are you excited to take today to bring more positive energy into your home? What small act feels like the right place to start? Share your reflections in the comments below. It's not just about engaging with the content. It's about being part of a community that uplifts and inspires one another. Let's create a space where we can exchange ideas, celebrate progress, and support each other on this journey toward harmony and transformation. Thank you for spending your time here with me today. I hope this video has sparked inspiration, encouraged you to take action, and reminded you of the incredible potential you hold to create the life you desire, starting with your home. If you found value in this message, I'd be so grateful if you could like the video, share it with someone who might benefit from it, and subscribe to the channel to continue exploring ways to bring clarity and joy into every corner of your life. Remember, transformation begins with a single step: a drawer cleared, a corner brightened, a decision to let go of what no longer serves you. Each step is a reminder that your home, like your life, is a reflection of your energy and your intentions. As you take those steps, trust in the beauty of the process and the miracles that will unfold. Let's keep growing together